Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Hello and welcome to another famous SSET video. Today we are doing 2A writing. This is for our Monday, Wednesday, Friday 4 p.m. class. And the book we are doing is
Just Right.
Just Right. Just Right. Okay, now today we are doing page 132. So let's start at page 132. So make sure you have your book. So page 132. All right. Today is the last chapter in our writing book, and it is very important. It is about editing and publishing. Editing and publishing. What do you think editing is? Editing. Editing. If you edit something, what do you do? All right, so just say I made a story. I think it was a really, really good story. But I go back and I check it, and then I edit my story. What do you think I do?
Make better.
Oh, how do I make it better? By changing things. Making sure everything's correct. Changing this, I might find a mistake. So I have to fix my mistake. So that is all called editing. Changing things, putting in things, and taking things out. Okay? All right, so let's have a look at page 132. After you have written a story, it's a good idea to read it again to see if there's any way you can make it better. Now, this is the same when you do your book reports. When you do your book reports, you should always read it again. Why would you do that? Why is it a good idea to go over your book reports and read them again? So what are you checking for?
Mistakes.
Checking for mistakes. Excellent. Checking for mistakes. Spelling mistakes. In case you missed a capital or a period, you can then change it. So when it is as good as you can make it, your story, you can turn the story into a book by adding a cover and pictures if you want. All right. We're not going to be making a book, all right, but we will edit the story. So what we have to do is first, we have to select a story.
Topic.
So have a look at the bottom of page 132. Bottom of 132, we are revising content. So we are checking our content and making some changes. So let's have a look what it says down the bottom. The second step is to make sure the content, so what you have written, makes sense. What do you think that means? Make sure what you have written makes sense.
It's easy to understand.
Yeah, you can understand what you have written. So it's not in like gibbly gobbly goo. Okay, you can understand it. All right, so we already practiced this with our content revision checklist. So just to make sure you haven't left anything out. All right, don't worry about punctuation, spelling, or capital letters because we will fix that as we go. All right, have a look on page 133. 133, there is a checklist. What is good about a checklist? And why do we have them?
It's easy to understand.
Okay, well, yes, close. All right, just say I am having a big party next weekend. A big party, okay? I'm having a big party next week. So I make a checklist. I have to write things that I have to do. Why would I do that? I have to do this, I have to buy this, I have to make this, I have to make sure I ask this person and this person and this person. Why would I make a checklist?
I can know what I have to do.
Yes, so I don't forget something. So I don't forget something. Good. That's why you make a checklist. All right. Have a look at the checklist on page 133. All right. Can you read 1 to 5 and then 6 to 10, please? Go. Number 1.
Does your story have a clear topic? topic.
A clear topic. What is a topic in a story? What is the topic in a story?
A story about.
Yeah, what your story is about. All right, number 2.
Does the sequence of the story make sense?
All right, I'll write these down for people at home in case you're following. All right, so number 1 was topic. Number 2 was sequence. What is sequence again? Do you remember?
Direction.
Direction?
Direction.
Yes. Which means what?
Setting.
Not setting. What happened? What did we do when first, next, then? So you wouldn't start off your story with the end, would you? With the end of the story. No, you have to make sure everything is in correct order. This happened, then this happened, then this happened. All right, what is number 3?
Have you included at least 2 or 3 interesting details about your character?
All right, character. Interesting details. Why would you include details about your character? What does it add to your story? What does it add to your story? If you make your characters interesting, then probably your story will be more interesting and not boring. And it gives the reader a good idea about what the character maybe looks like or what kind of a person they are, so they can visualize it in their head. All right, next one please, number 4.
Did you show your characters feelings about that is happening?
All right, remember we did some paragraph writing on feelings. What kind of feelings are we talking about when we're writing a story? What did we write when we practiced feelings? Who is happy?
Character.
Why would they be happy? Why would they be happy? Because of the story. So what happens in the story? Their feelings. So why is it important to include feelings in a story? What do you think it's important? Why did we do feelings when we were writing in our books?
The readers can know how characters feel.
Yeah, it makes it far more interesting to read if you can understand the character. You maybe understand how they're feeling in the story. If something exciting or bad happens, then it's written in the story. All right, and number 5 was?
Did you tell where or when the story topic?
What is another word for that? You mentioned before?
Setting.
Setting, yes. Why do you include a setting in a story? Why do you think? Oh, yesterday I had the most exciting day. Oh, I did this and I did this and I did this. So what?
Reader can know where it is.
Yes, and why is that important? What do you do sometimes when you read a book? You
Imagine.
Yeah, you get a picture of what is happening in the story. So having a good description of the setting, where the story takes place and when the story takes place is very, very, very helpful for a story. All right, so that was 1 to 5. All right, Ellie, can you do 6 to 10, please?
Does your teacher have a problem?
Oh, problem. Problem. What do we mean by problem? Maybe a character has a problem. Number 6, does your character have a problem? If you had a exciting novel, like an action novel,
Harry Potter?
you could have Harry Potter. Did they have a problem in those books? Yeah, why? Do you think it would be exciting if there was no problem?
No.
No, it would be probably very boring. All the Harry Potter books, like you saw in the movies, if you saw the movies, all of them had a lot of problems from the start right to the end, which made it a lot more exciting. All right, number 7, please, Ellie.
Did you include any senses?
Senses. We talked about senses and we wrote some things about senses. What are our 5 senses?
Tastes.
Taste,
Sight.
sight,
Hearing.
hearing,
Touch.
touch, and
Smelling.
smell. Yes, very good. It also helps if you include some senses in your stories, because it also makes it far more interesting to read, and it gives the reader a lot more information about what the characters are seeing, feeling, sorry, not feeling, maybe what they are touching or eating. So it makes it far more interesting, your story. Right, number 8. What is number 8, Ellie?
Did you make good word choices?
All right, good word choices. Good word choices. What were some of the words that people write too many times in a movie? Said, yes. Said. We changed that. What was another one? What was another one that people write too many times? Good. What did we change that with?
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful, exciting. Many, many words. So don't use the same word over and over again. Why? Because it becomes too boring. It becomes too boring. All right, let's go on to number 9, please, Ellie.
Did you use any comparison? Oh no, compare.
Comparisons.
Yeah.
That one. Comparisons. What is a comparison?
Same and different.
Not different. Okay, you can have that.
Compare and
Yep, that's right. Compare and contrast is same and different, but comparing. Remember we compared you two.
Girl.
Yes, exactly the same. Almost. All right, Ellie, what was the last one? Number 10.
Do you have an interesting conclusion to your story?
All right, so conclusion. Why is a conclusion important?
The ending is strange. It will be strange.
Yeah, if the ending is a bit strange, then probably you won't like the story. But it's a good idea to finish your story with a conclusion because it tells the reader what happens at the end of the story. A good conclusion, like you said, make sure you have a good conclusion because then your reader will probably enjoy the story a lot more. Okay, so make sure you write, you don't have to write these down, we're just talking about them. All right, so let's go on to page 134. 134. All right, now we are going to do an exercise. Exercise, page 134. All right, exercise 1. We have to have a look at your checklist from page 133. So remember, this is our checklist that we just talked about from 133. Right, now we have to answer some questions on page 134. Number 1, where does your story take place? All right, let's make a story together. Where is our story taking place?
In the sky.
On the sky?
In the sky.
In the sky. Okay, in the sky. We don't have to write a full sentence now because we will turn them into sentences later. All right. So number 1, where does your story take place? Page 134. Where does your story take place? In the sky. Number 2, in what time of the year or time of day does your story take place? What is this? Number 2 is talking about the setting. Yeah, so where, when. So where and when is our story? Where? In the sky we have, what time of year was it? Summer, daytime, winter, nighttime?
Summer daytime.
In summer, daytime? Okay. It was in the daytime, in summer. So I hope it's not going to snow in our story because summer would be wrong, wouldn't it? In summer, in summer. Who sang that? Olaf. Olaf. In summer. Olaf. Remember it Frozen. Do you want to build a snowman? All right, number 3. Give 2 or 3 interesting details about your characters. All right, come up with one each. One, and me one. So what is one interesting thing about our characters?
Her hair is blue.
Blue hair. Okay, blue hair. All right, we'll just say she has blue hair. She has blue hair. All right, that's one. Ellie, what else? Yours now. So she has blue hair.
She has
She has
very long hair.
head.
Hair.
Oh, hair, long hair. All right, she has long blue hair. So she has long hair. She has long hair. All right, so question number 3 was, sorry, not question, but the details we have to write. Give 2 or 3 interesting details about your characters. She has she has blue hair. She has blue hair. She has long hair. All right, now mine. She rides a magic white horse. She rides a magic. What? She rides a magic white horse. How else is she going to be in the sky?
Fall down.
Is she just like floating in the sky, and then bang, falls down? Done. All right, so that is number 3. She has blue hair. She has long hair, so you can change that. She has long blue hair. She rides a magic white horse. So this is another character. Number 4. What feelings does our characters have?
Exciting.
Exciting. Excited. What else?
Terrified.
Why? Why is she terrified? She's on a magic horse. All right, terrified. She's terrified and excited. Yeah, you probably can have both, but we can make our story. So she she is excited and she's terrified. One more.
We don't have a right.
No more. Okay. What else? One more. Excited, terrified.
Happy.
Happy.
But
Okay.
sleepy.
Oh, what?
Sleepy.
Sleepy? No, she'll fall off the horse and die. Happy. Okay. Excited, terrified, happy. All right, I'm going to rub this off, so please, if you need to pause. All right, I'll leave. Oh no, what? I won't leave number 4. Let's do number 5. Number 5. What is the main idea of your story? Main idea.
She has magic white horse.
And what is she going to do? What happens in the story? What is the main idea of the story? Does she save the world, or does she make
candy
make candy
with cloud.
with the clouds? I'm not going to read that story. What else? Ellie, what is the main idea of our story? The main thing that happens in our story. Remember, she's on a white horse in the sky.
She will get the horse's heart.
All right, how about she saves people in a hot air balloon. You know, hot air balloon?
Yes.
You know, like the big, and it has like a basket. Oh, sorry, like this. And it has like a fire, make the balloon, and the people are in the basket. 안녕하세요. People in the basket, hot air balloon.
Oh my god.
I should be an art teacher, shouldn't I? Art teacher. An artist. All right, let's do quickly number 6. What are some details you have used to support the main idea?
In the hot air balloon, there is her friends.
What are some details? Number 6. What are some details that you have used to support? The main idea was she saves people in a hot air balloon.
In air balloon, there is
But how does she, like, what? How do we support this with our supporting sentences, remember? Supporting sentences that have to help this. How does she say them?
With her white.
Yes, with her white horse, right. Alright, flies to the balloon. Balloon is falling. Balloon falling, okay? So she flies up to the balloon and the balloon is falling, slowly falling. Alright, let's do the last one. Number 7. What senses did you use in your story? Senses.
Sight.
Sight, good one.
Sight, touching.
Sound, touch. Sound. Hear, hearing. Sight, hear, touch. No, smell? Smell? We smell the balloon? No. What's the other one? Smell?
Taste.
We taste the people or the balloon? No. No taste. Alright, that's it. Okay, that's all. Alright, now, we're going to finish here at 1:34 and we'll come back and do that. The next class we have for writing. Alright, so that's all we have time for today. So that is our 2A Monday, Wednesday, Friday writing class. That's all we have time for until we see you again. Have a nice weekend and bye for now.
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.